You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you.
So
My
what
brother
happened
needs
at
a
the
word.
watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Xarayl, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards.
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. Back to business, Proventus.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
What does a housecarl do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Follow me. I need your help.
Lead the way.
What are you looking at?
I need to find Kemedu. Where is he hiding?
You have a death wish, then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out.
What is it that you need?
I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, and so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
How much to pay your fine?
100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose you'd better hope you can, if you want the information. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Good day.
Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
I want to pay that prisoner's fine.
Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out? But that's your problem, not mine. Guard! My fine's been paid, now set me free!
Sorry, my ears aren't so good. You say something?
Do you think there's treasure here?
Mind your step. I think I spied
Need
a
something?
patch of ice on the floor.
I've been sent here to kill you.
Of course. Sent by... What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
Sadia told me you're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
What was her crime?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
I was hired to kill you, and that's what I intend to do.
I'd hoped we could work something out. That you would see reason. That we could avoid having to kill you. Very well then. If that's the way you want to play it, we will. Never should have come here. Over here! That's the best you can do. Cut up! Last mistake. Or you damn you! There's no escape. I'll make you pay. I'll make you pay. God's willing, we'll find a chest full of gold in one of these chambers.
Any news of the Alakir?
The Alaka won't trouble you anymore.
At last, I can rest safely. You have done me a great service, warrior. I cannot thank you enough. Take this reward. I managed to sneak some of my wealth out of Hammerfell when I left. It's the least I can do. For now, I will maintain my ruse here. You are always welcome in the Bannered Mare.
We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood.
What can I get for you? Still here.
Are you still brooding over Camilla?
Of course. If only Camilla shared my affections. Or even knew about them.
You are going to brew.
Why not write to her to tell her how you feel? Why not right now?
What?
What we have
Oh,
has been sitting
you're
in
right.
a barrel for
Let's
over
do
a month.
that. Hmm?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll
Damn
take
it.
care of it?
Sorry. I'm not very good at this.
Always.
You
I
can
don't
do
suppose
this.
I could convince you to take care of it now, could I?
Well, if you say so. Hmm?
I should have guessed.
Mm-hmm. Ha! Wonderful! Okay, got it. It's all in this note.
Do you want me to deliver the letter to Camilla for you?
Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter. Good luck. Mara bless you.
Wait here.
You go on ahead.
Another stranger passing through Riverwood. Off on the next adventure, hmm?
Hey, good to see you again.
I have a letter for you from Fandel.
What is this? Is this what he really thinks about me? I thought as much. Why are you looking at me like that? The men here like my attention, and I like theirs. Best know your place.
We heading out?
I gave your letter to Camilla.
Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. Here, I'd like you to have this as a token of my friendship.
It's time for us to part ways.
I'll head back home if you need me.
I've got your back.
It's time for us to part ways.
I'll head back home if you need me.
You can't tell her what to do.
She's our only child. On your way up the 7,000 steps again to the wolves?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Hello, friend. Are you passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? I'm about to make a delivery up there myself.
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Anything I should watch out for on the 7,000 steps?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be. Climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I'm answering your summons, Master.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. Master Bori? X! Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new Thuum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. Breath and focus.
Hello? Yes, down here.
A skull. I'm talking to a skull.
And a mighty fine one at that, let me tell you. It's not every day you get a perspective from beyond the grave. Yorick of Morthal, at your service. I'd bow, but circumstances being what they are, I suppose a smile will have to suffice, no?
And how did you get down there exactly?
There I was, minding my own business, when some woman saunters in like she owns the place. Knocked me clear when she lunged for that damnable horn. No respect for the dead, I tell you. Next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground, unable to move. I've been sitting here ever since, moisture dripping down through my eye sockets. I'm a skull of many talents, traveler. But do I look like I can see through walls? I was too busy being kicked around on this dusty old floor to notice what that fool was doing. It's going to take weeks to get the moth out of my teeth now.
How about you join me?
Join you? Why, whatever for? I can hardly hold a blade, unless you wish to strap a dagger to my forehead. That would certainly make for an interesting image. You could put me in a catapult. Finally, a soldier that doesn't die.
I was being serious.
I suppose there's no harm in it. And I would like to see the world again. It beats this dreary old ruin. So long as you promise not to sell me, we have a deal.
Very well, I can carry you in my pack.
An excellent plan. I can't say I would wish to be pawed at by that flesh of yours anyway. Let's be off then. Adventure awaits.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Yes, I am Dragonborn.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, Deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirac appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Find them! Somebody, help! Do something!
Your blood will flow. Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
The Greybeards are right. I am Dragonborn.
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too?
You'd better have a good reason for dragging me here.
It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Go on. I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
How do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
You said the Thalmor are after you?
Yes. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
That's none of your business.
You're wrong. It is my business. You may be the only one that can stop these dragons. But you'll understand that soon enough.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
How did you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Xarayls near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
So where are we headed?
Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Hold on. I'm not ready to go yet.
I can't wait around for you to make up your mind. I'll meet you at Kynesgrove. Don't waste time getting there.